I do hope you're all remembering to save your design as you go along by clicking on the little save icon. It's very important. Don't let the program do your saving for you, and don't let the program make backup files for you. Here is our little rabbit. You can see his underlay and the first part of his ear, and what looks like a string of lights all unwound over the floor. So let's go back into normal, and there he is. And I was about to have a hissy fit and say it's given me underlay, but it hasn't. It's the underlay I created. Now we've got to get from here over to here. So I'm going to click onto my travel tool, hit my numeral 3 key, and just walk my way over. I'll just put that there. You can see my minimum and maximum lengths. I've got 0.7 for my minimum and 2 millimeters for my maximum. That allows the program to choose anywhere between 7/10 of a millimeter up to 2 full millimeters to give me best results to create this line. And that's what that's there for. So I generate that, and I go and I pick up the fill column tool. I keep calling it the turning angle tool. Oh, and you know what I didn't do the last time? I didn't set my densities and tell it to hold. Sugar lumps. Never mind. 3 numeral key. That's my first node. There's my second. And this tool goes from side to side. And I trap the end stitches here under my outside nodes. When I lay this one, I'm going to tell it to line, and that takes the curved node out of that little line there. And then this one, and when I lay this one, I'm going to do the same, to line, which will get rid of that little curved node that was in there, because I don't want it interfering. And I'm just going to move this one up a touch. I had to move the curved node out of the way to find it. And hotch around my nodes, my curved nodes on this ear. You know, we used to have a little function in emrab that allowed you to temporarily turn off your image. It was an absolute godsend, because even though I've got a dark color for my nodes and my trace lines, I still can't see them properly against a pale background. Okay, I'm just going to tell that finish. Right click into that pink shadow and tell it parameters, and lets you know you've not really set your parameters. Density 4.5. Thank you. Pull comp 0.3 of a millimeter. Don't want underlay. Don't want edge. Don't want zigzag. Don't want auto corners. Apply. Okay. Parameters. Hold. Generate. And let's go and take a look at that. There you go. Stitch simulation mode. Now normally I wouldn't do this, and that's swap a colour at this stage, but I want to put the inside of the ears in, and I prefer to do it now rather than wait and have lots of little jumps all over the place. So it means I'm going to have an unnecessary trim and tie stitches, but I'm going to pick up a grey so as you can see it, and fill tool, numeral 3 key. It's my first node in. Give these a nice bit of shape, and you can see I'm trapping all the inside edges of those column tool stitches, and I want to change the angle on my fill so as it reflects the angle that the ear is going in. So I hold down my P key and I move my mouse until I've roughly got that in the right place. And I want my fill stitch to end on this node here. So I click on that and I put fill endpoint here. And I'm going to tell that finish object, parameters, density 4.5, thank you, plain fill, make cover stitches, no underlay options, use jumps if loose rows. Okay, oh, and pull compensation. As I've got a fill angle of 101, that means I'm going to get the most pull coming down here, driving over here. So I want, I think, a 3/10. So tell that apply, generate. And let's make that a deep color so as you can see it. And it's made the stitches there that teeny bit longer. It's also given me some nasty whippy lines. And I know why it's given me that. It's doing so far and then it's coming back. And I don't particularly want whippy lines. Edit. Click on that one. Fill point here. And fill point there. And let's see what that does. Generate stitches. Still going to give me one of those nasty lines. So, edit. Tap on my B key, my P key rather. And I'm going to move my angle. Generate. That's much better. I'm not getting those nasty whippy lines. And even though I'm going to get pull down here and pull down there, because I've put my pull compensation in and I'm well over my outside stitches here, that shouldn't be an issue. And then I'm going to repeat the whole procedure over here. Only this time I've got to come up the edge of this here. So I can pick my travel tool up, and I will be changing this color. Hit my numeral 3 key, come over to here and start it about here. Tell that generate. I'm going to make both of these the pale blue again. I just click on the color I want and holding my left mouse button down, drag it down and lay it onto the two highlighted objects in my object bar. There it is. And then click off. Pick up this tool, hit my numeral 3 key. Nice shape up to there. Take my P key, lay that direction, which is minus 12 degrees, because this here is tilting over clockwise. This one's sort of tilting just slightly anti-clockwise. Until that generate stitches. There we go. So let's take a very quick look at this, and then I'll see you in the next video. And there he is, with his one color inserts to his ears, and then his pink ears. So I'll see you in the next video.